I'm not a victim because I have taken the things that happened to me and I'm defining my life by them. And that's why in this video, if you are like me, if you have found yourself in that situation or you are in that situation, it's time for us to take back our power. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy you are here. If this is your first time, thank you so much for joining. And you can as well go on and click on the notification bell, like and subscribe. Today's video, I want us to talk about taking back your power and getting rid of the victim mentality. Coming from me, like I told you, the past couple of months has been crazy. I've been doing a lot of soul searching because I got to a place where I was so hurt by people around, family, online. I felt like maybe I should get off social media at some point because everybody has something to say. Some point I felt like my family is failing me because people are not showing up the way I feel like they are supposed to show up. Sometimes I feel disrespected. Sometimes I feel like I'm not being treated nicely in relationship. But the question is, why do I think that I'm the victim? Why do I think that it's okay to let someone disrespect me like that? These are some of the questions that I kept asking because I'm like, I cannot choose how people treat me, but I can choose how or what I allow in my space. So I cannot say, I'll no longer have friends. I'm going to cut off from my family. I'm no longer going to show up on YouTube and say the things I want to say because I'm going to feel judged. They're going to write this rude comment under my picture. Especially in this social media age where everybody has an opinion, you have to take back your power. There is so much light, there is so much truth inside of us that we cannot dim our lights. The Bible says that though you are in this world, you are not of this world. You cannot conform to the things of this world, but you can be renewed by the transformation of your mind. And that is the transformation I want us to talk about. Changing your mindset from victim mentality, blaming others, to taking back your power and sitting and standing in your truth. I have not come here to minimize your pain. I've had mine. For a very long time, I felt like I was disadvantaged coming from where I come from, the kind of schools I went through, the things that happened to me in the past. I have not come to say that the abuse was okay. The fact that you grew up in a broken home was okay. The fact that you got a divorce. I've not come to take away the pain of your childhood. I've not come to say that the way you were treated was okay. But I've come to say that allowing the things that happen to you to define you is not okay. Jesus was born in the manger. He didn't stay there. Where he was born could not define him. Because I come from Cameroon, I'm a black person living in the UAE. That does not make me less than anybody. And if I continue looking at my skin color, looking at my situation, looking at where I started from, looking at the people that have allowed in my space to disrespect me, determine how my life play out and how I show up to the society and how I play either short or full, how I shine bright in my light and in my brilliance, then that's my fault and not theirs. I began to think and I'm like, why? Why do I think that I am the victim here? I'm not a victim because I allowed it. I'm not a victim because I have taken the things that happened to me and I'm defining my life by them. And that's why in this video, if you are like me, if you have found yourself in that situation or you are in that situation, it's time for us to take back our power. So how do we take back our power? How do we switch from that victim mentality? Number one, mindset. I don't know if I'll ever do a video without talking about mindset because mindset plays out in everything. And please guys, let me apologize because 3/4 of my videos I'm going to talk about mindset. You have to switch. Like I said, you do not conform to this world, but you are transformed by the renewal of your mind. So it begins here. You have to switch from that victim mentality
to the mindset that you own your light. You have the power to become any and everything. You are the pilot of your plane. You are the writer of your own story. Nobody has that power to dim your light, to shut you down. So we have to switch from that mindset. Where we started does not define us. If you live from that mindset of slavery, that mindset of coming from under, I'm too small, I don't have a voice. You might not have had a voice back then, but right now you do. You are no longer that little girl that everybody used to tell you what to do, because now you are grown and you have a voice and you can stand up for yourself. You are no longer in that space where you could not fight back. So you have to switch. It starts from here. You have to make that conscious decision to say, I will stop looking at myself as a victim and start owning my power. So number one is mindset. Change your mindset. You are not the victim. I am not the victim. We are not the victim. We allowed it. And so it ends. Put a stop to it, because you can. Only you can put a stop to it. Number two, create healthy boundaries. I don't even know how to emphasize on this one, because a lot of the times we complain about all these things that happen, but we allow. And I was having a conversation with someone and I said, a lot of people are talking about soft girl era, peaceful mind era, yet we allow our stressors. We allow our triggers around. When you are going through your healing journey, you become so jealous of your peace of mind, your space. You cannot constantly allow people that hurt you continuously hurting you. In order for you to make a change, things have to change. You have to lay boundaries, and boundaries are not walls. It's not you shutting people off. Boundaries is actually you loving people and protecting the relationship. It's just you saying that I care about this relationship, I care about you, and I don't want resentment to come in. I don't want bitterness to come in. I want us to protect this relationship. So we put boundaries. You let people know when they hurt you. You let people know the things that you don't want. You let people know the things that trigger you. Because if you don't, they are going to continuously hurt you without even knowing. They come, they throw jabs, they pour their negativity to you, and then they go about living their lives, and then you have to deal with that. We allowed it. I'm like, how is it okay for me to let someone come into my home, disrespect me, go against my rules, say things to my children that I'm not comfortable with? And then when they go back to their houses and they are sleeping peacefully, I have to deal with that. How is that okay? So you have to set healthy boundaries. Let people know where they end. And one of the issues is because we don't put boundaries, we allow people that are not even supposed to have access to our inner circle. We just give access to a lot of people. That's something I'm going to talk about in another video. But we have to lay boundaries, healthy boundaries, to protect your own peace of mind and that relationship. I had to start being like, no, conversations that I don't want. I tell people point blank, I don't like you being judgmental around me. I don't like having this kind of conversation. These things don't serve me. I don't want to be around relationships that no longer serve me. I don't want to be around things that trigger me. I'm fighting so hard for my peace of mind, and I'm not going to tolerate things around me that take away that peace. It's too costly a price to pay. So set healthy boundaries. Another thing you need to do to take back your power is quiet the noise and listen to yourself. This is kind of going to be hard, especially for some people that came from homes or relationships or have lived all their lives with people telling them what to do, what not to do, things to say, what not to say. Like, it's crazy. There was this time I was literally crying because each time I post a picture on Facebook, somebody has something to say. Oh, Zita, why are you wearing this dress? Why are you kissing your husband? Why are you plaiting your child's hair? Why is your husband wearing this? I was like, oh my God, shut the up. Like, it gets to a point where you have to literally silence the noise and start hearing your own voice. There are some of us that we don't even know how our voices sound. Like in our heads, I'm not talking like in literal form. We don't know what exactly we want because we've picked on things that people have been telling us. Do this, do that, do this business, do this one. Don't do this, go here, don't go there. It's crazy. You have to shut down the noise and actually listen to yourself. What do I want? Is it that what's happiness to you? What is success to me? I grew up everyone telling me the definition of success. Success means you have to go like this, work money, build a house, come back home and rest. I'm like, what is success to me? Why do I give something that should mean so much to me in the hands of another person? So in order to take back my power, I had to shut down the noise and start listening to my own voice and start asking myself, what's more meaningful to me? What is peace of mind to me? What is being happy to me? People keep telling me, don't do this. But these are the things that make me happy. But I let it go because I keep hearing these noises. You go on social media, everybody is talking. You come back home, your family is telling you what to do. Your in-laws are telling you what to do. Your friends are telling you what to do. Sometimes shut the noise. And this is not me saying that you should go around being rude and not taking advice. But any advice that comes should align with what you want for yourself.
Another thing is schedule time to spend with people that fill you up. I say this because I've been around people that made me feel like I was too much, made me feel like the things I like is a problem. Have you ever been around people whom, when you tell them about something you're passionate about, they have a way of watering it down? You tell them about a business you want to do, and the first thing they tell you is, this person did that same business and failed. You tell them about a course you want to take, and they tell you the market is saturated. It's like I've been around people who just have a way of squeezing life out of my dreams and visions. They are quick to tell me what is not possible. They make me feel like I'm too much or I'm demanding for too much. People would act like what you are asking is out of reach. Run away from those people. When you meet people that align with the things that really fill you up, it becomes easy. You live from one relationship where someone was telling you you talk too much, and then you find your own person, they don't want you to stop talking. That's when you know, oh my God, so the problem was not you, the problem was your company. Immediately you are in a situation where you have to dim your light, you have to shut up, you have to be too careful of the things you say. Just know you are in the wrong company. As I began my growth journey, I discovered that I was a deep person. I love deep conversations. I can be very playful, but I love deep conversations. But then I had people around me who will be like, that small thing, you don't take it too deep, you are taking it too deep. It's like all the time around them, I just have to have wishy-washy conversations. I've gone past the stage where I just talk for talking's sake. And I'm like, is it me? No, the problem was not me. It was my company. So schedule time to spend with the people that fill you up. Schedule time to do the things that fill you up. If you love music, start being around people who do music. If you're a creative person, be around creatives. If you are playful, spend time to play. Do the things that fill you up. Spend time with the people that fill you up. Another thing is never overlook the power of spending time by yourself. Quiet time is so important. Take out time each day, even if it's 5 minutes, to spend with yourself. Love your company. Fall in love with you. At the end of the day, everybody that comes to your life is coming to add to what you already have. If you don't fall in love with yourself, you start attaching your happiness to other people, which is not correct. You should fall in love with yourself. You should get comfortable with yourself. You should learn to know that you can be happy by yourself. Any other person coming as a spouse, as a friend, or whatever is coming to add to that love. The last but not the least, learn to move on your own pace. This issue about moving on your own pace is very serious because we are living in a time where people tell you at this age you are supposed to be doing this, at this time in your life you are supposed to have achieved this, you are supposed to be here, you are not supposed to be there. They make you feel like you are too late, you are too early, which is not true. The time in your country and that in another continent or another country might be different, but they are all correct. Our fingers are not equal. We are all walking through this journey of life, and we should trust our journey, our timing. You are not late, you are not early, you are right on time. But if you don't shut down the noise and trust your pace and your timing, it can come with a lot of anxiety, making you feel like you failed in life just because you've not achieved something at a particular time. And this is not me promoting laziness. This is not me telling you to go and sit and be complacent with your life and not take life serious or not do the things that you have to do and show up fully. But when you do your best, believe that your best is good enough. You are on your own lane, you are on your own timing, you are not late, you are not early. Don't let people come in with the noise of time this, time that. No, you should trust your timing. God is working with us on different journeys, and my journey with yours is not the same. If you are right ahead of me and you succeeded, I'm going to clap for you and wait for my own time. I'm going to trust God with my timing. And that's how you take back your power. Don't give that much power to your job. There are people who hate their jobs, yet they spend 8 to 12 hours on that job. I'm like, is it worth it? You go on social media, you get angry. I'm like, is it worth it for someone that you don't even know to have that much power over you? Don't let your friends take your power. And like I said, take back your power. Own it. Stand in your light and continue to shine. We do not have to shrink to fit in, because maybe we are not called to fit in. We are called to stand out. On this channel, we are all about living a positive life, living a fulfilled life, and being happy, because we all truly deserve to live a fulfilled and happy life. So that was it for today's video. If you resonate with any of this, let me know in the comment section. See you on the next video. Thank you.